Welcome to Gold Star Educators, a podcast from the Crosse Public Education Foundation. Great things are happening every day in La Crosse Public Schools. Hear firsthand from teachers that are on the front lines about how this nonprofit education foundation is strengthening our community, one student at a time.
La Crosse Public Education Foundation has been just a lifeline for us as educators in the school district of La Crosse. Without their support and their faith, to a certain extent, that we could do some of these things, none of these projects would have been available.
Steve Johnston is an engineering and digital electronics teacher at Logan High School. I think our kids are super blessed to have things like engineering and digital electronics and things like that now available to them in high school. What kind of grants has the La Crosse Public Education Foundation been able to help you with?
It's helped a great deal with a number of projects we've done. One of the first ones, grants that I wrote, was for a remote operated underwater vehicle. Basically, it was made out of PVC pipes, some bilge pumps, some microcontrollers that had a webcam in it. It would go down to the bottom of like a 12-foot pool or a lake. So that was one of the first ones that we did. Then we moved to another project called our unmanned aerial vehicle, and we partnered with Dairyland Power to design this vehicle. And what happens is Dairyland Power has to send a helicopter out quarterly to take a look at its power lines for vegetation growing over and so on. And we thought, well, let's try to make a drone that would do that, to inspect those power lines and go through some of that difficult terrain. Then we moved to another one, and we partnered with Train Ingersoll Rand to design and build an autonomous vehicle. So you probably heard about the Google car, right? Mm-hmm. And some of these vehicles that are driverless to a certain extent. They have a semi that goes between two plants twice a day, and they were wondering if there was any way they could automate that process. So we decided to take a look at a vehicle that was capable of sensing its environment and navigating without human input. We decided it had to be powered by solar energy. So it was a really neat design activity for the kids, and we ended up designing a vehicle that, and it was about the size of a go-kart is what it would be. So this is all to scale, of course.
So then wait a second. So you're telling me that high school students designed every one of these things that you're talking about?
Yeah. We're very fortunate to be in a community where we have some community support in the form of local engineers and businesses and industries that will come in and be partner with us and give the kids that extra push kind of over the top that they need as far as finding out how to do these things. A lot of these projects have been posted online, so you can see kind of from start to finish how we document the engineering design process and pictures of kids doing different things, as well as all our successes and failures. I tell the kids, fail forward. And if you're going to fail early. So failure is just something that we have to accept and adjust and learn from. So when we make a mistake or something doesn't work, we learn from it and then use that to move forward in the process. We just don't want to fail late in the process. These projects that we've done, though, I think the key point is, districts just don't have the budgets to support a lot of these things. So without community organizations like the La Crosse Public Education Foundation and other community partners, none of these things would have happened. These kids wouldn't have got those experiences. And it's a really sad thing, because I think if they don't happen, some of these kids don't move into some of these STEM-related careers, which are going to be really nice paying jobs for them in the future.
Wonderful things are happening in the La Crosse Public Schools through the work of the La Crosse Public Education Foundation. The foundation depends on private fundraising to provide grants to teachers and money for random acts of kindness to address students' needs that create obstacles to attendance, self-esteem, and academic success. To learn more and to donate, please visit lacrosseeducationfoundation.org. That's lacrosseeducationfoundation.org. The Gold Star Educators Podcast is a podcastforhire.com production.